On this episode of the Massive Agent Podcast, I'm finally bringing you an episode I've been looking forward to forever, all about voice marketing. What the hell is voice marketing? What does that even mean? Well, you've heard of a little something called Alexa. You've heard of Google Home. You've heard of podcasts. And there are now ways you can market and build a business and promote your product or service using voice marketing. I just got back from a conference in New York City a few weeks ago called VoiceCon, put on by Gary Vaynerchuk and his team. I learned so much. I am 110% convinced this is happening. And guys, I'm going to tell you how you can get ahead of the trend, what the possibilities are, and how you can use voice marketing as a real estate agent or loan officer in your market. This is going to be an awesome show. Let's go.
The Massive Agent Podcast, with lead generation tips and strategies to get you more leads and sell more homes.
I love to buy houses. I like to sell houses.
It takes brass balls to sell real estate.
Wait a minute.
The leads are weak. You're weak.
I've had better.
Oh, have I got your attention now?
Here's your host, Dustin Brohm.
Hey, what is going on, Massive Agents? Welcome to episode number 24 of the Massive Agent Podcast. By the way, science has proven that the Massive Agent Podcast is, without a doubt, the best, fastest growing, hottest, most awesome, most accurate, most legendary podcast, not just in the real estate industry, but in the business world. It's true. All across the world. I might have embellished pretty much all of that, but nonetheless, thank you guys for listening. The show's been growing extremely fast. I love seeing all the new people that we reach. Podcasting is so effective and so powerful. And so, and this is all playing into the power of voice marketing, which is what I'm going to talk about today. Okay. So a couple weeks, 3 weeks ago, I was in New York City. I went to something called VoiceCon. It was a conference all about voice marketing put on by VaynerMedia. That's Gary Vaynerchuk's company. And it was absolutely incredible. It was enlightening. It was eye-opening. I learned so much. And more than that, I walked away 110% convinced that voice marketing is a huge coming trend in marketing, and it will absolutely change everything. So on today's show, I'll explain why that is, how you can get ahead of the trend, ahead of the curve, how you can take advantage of voice marketing with a podcast or an Alexa skill or a daily briefing or something like that all on your own. We'll talk about that. And if you're not totally sold on voice, thinking, oh, maybe it's going to be a fad, well, I have some information you're going to want to hear. This is pretty mind-blowing stuff. So first, guys, if you're brand new to the show, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Dustin Brohm. I'm a real estate agent in Salt Lake City, Utah with eXp Realty. I switched over there just over a month ago, and I am the founder of Search Salt Lake. That's my real estate company in Salt Lake, and the founder of the brand new, I can't even say brand new anymore because we launched April 1st, but nonetheless, the new Massive Agent Society. That is our Facebook ad lead gen system and training that we do. Check that out over at massiveagentsociety.com. Only one agent per market can join that. So if you're looking for a way to bring leads in quickly and in copious amounts, piles and piles of leads, and you want to learn how to do it on your own. See, this is all about teaching a man to fish versus giving fish to them. You know the quote. It's all about teaching you how to fish for yourself so you can do it on your own. Go to massiveagentsociety.com and learn all about that. Okay, and so 2 quick announcements before I get into the meat of today, but these are awesome announcements. You're going to like these because they can benefit you. So, as I announced on last week's show, the Massive Agent Society is actually now free. I'm giving it to those who come join me over at eXp Realty and work side by side with me and the others on my eXp team. See, I'm building, I switched over to eXp because now I can build a nationwide team of agents to work side by side, bounce ideas off each other, support each other. I can provide training, I can provide support. And I realized, I have this amazing training platform for Facebook ads to help people get leads. Why am I not giving that to my people who have joined me over at eXp Realty? So I'm giving that as a free resource. to anybody who comes to join eXp Realty with me, to work with me and my team. So that's cool. If you have any questions, definitely reach out. Would love to talk to you about eXp Realty and what that can do for you and your real estate business. Also, playing along with voice marketing and voice control devices like the Amazon Echo, Echo Dot, Google Home. There's Apple's HomePod, which nobody's really using, and I've even heard rumors Facebook is doing their own voice control device. That's going to be interesting. But we did a poll in the SnapPack Facebook group the other day, and if you're not a member of the SnapPack Live Real Estate group on Facebook, and you're a realtor or a loan officer or a title person, hop on it, go over there and join. Amazing, amazing group. It's all about real estate marketing. But I did a poll and I asked, who is using voice control devices? And I asked, are you using the Echoes? Are you using Google Home or the HomePod or nothing at all? And it was only slightly over half of people even have voice control devices. It's crazy. So a lot of people need them. So what I'm going to do, I'm doing this giveaway. Okay, and it expires on the 10th. So there's only a few days. If you guys are hearing this on June 7th when it's released, you only have until Sunday night. Yes, Sunday, June 10th, it expires. So I'm giving away not one, not two, but 3 Amazon Echo Dots. I'm giving away 3 to one person. I'm not giving away 1 to 3 different people. One person is going to get 3 Amazon Echo Dots so that you can put them in your kitchen, your bathroom, your office, so that you can start using them, getting to know what is possible with these voice devices. We're talking about skills, daily briefings, and I'll talk about those later. But if you want to enter that, and I strongly recommend you do, go to massiveagentpodcast.com/voice contest. massiveagentpodcast.com/voice contest. And for you guys wanting to do giveaways and contests of your own in your own area, go check out King Sumo. Okay, I'm using the King Sumo platform for that giveaway. It's amazing, and it helps you grow your followers on YouTube and Instagram and wherever else. And it handles the whole contest for you, and it's free. So go check out kingsumo.com, and you can use that for giveaways and contests in your own area. Okay, voice marketing, guys. I was in New York City, spent a full day on the 22nd with Gary Vaynerchuk and his team. They brought in a lot of big players in marketing, like the chief branding officer for Chase Bank. And they had people from Google, from Amazon, from all these different agencies and different brands that are using voice in their marketing plans, like Diageo, like the alcohol company. They're monstrous. Like all the biggest alcohol brands in the world are owned by Diageo. They have their own skills. I'm going to have to unplug my Alexa because she's just going to keep going off every time I say it. So anyways, so a lot of people are skeptical about voice marketing to begin with. They're like, oh, it's kind of a fad. I don't really see how I could use my voice to do certain things. And I certainly, as a realtor or an LO, I don't see how I can use an Alexa skill or a daily briefing or something like that to get more clients. And I get it, but you guys are thinking about what's currently available right this second and what you're familiar with. Because there's a lot more out there that you're not familiar with yet. So I just want you to wrap your head around this. If you're thinking about tuning out, thinking, oh, this voice thing's not going to happen, it's going to be a fad, you need to hear this. And then we'll get into how you can take advantage of it, how you can use it, and why you should. Well, and these will kind of play into why you should. So this is crazy. I got this from wordstream.com. 50% of all searches will be done by voice by the year 2020. That's what is that, a year and a half? 50% of all searches will be voice by 2020. That's insane. As of January of this year, there were an estimated 1 billion voice searches per month. That's not a fad. 35.6 million Americans used a voice-activated assistant device at least once a month in 2017. And that was a year-over-year increase of 128%. That was 2017. Okay, guys, this is what they were talking about at the conference. They had these people from Google and Amazon giving us these stats, and these from Amazon are going to blow your mind. 1 in 4, okay, 1 out of every 4 shoppers used a voice assistant device in their holiday shopping during the 2017 season. That blows my mind. 1 out of 4 people already. And a lot of you guys don't even have Echo Dots yet or Google Homes yet. And by the way, 71% of people use Alexa-enabled devices. They use Echo Dots, Echoes, Echo Show, the other ones. They use Alexa. 71%. And only 23% are using Google Home. And only a couple people have Apple's extremely overpriced HomePod. 72% of people who've owned voice-activated speakers say their devices are a part of their daily routine. So once people start using it, 72% use it every freaking day. Just think about, when I hear this stuff, I think, okay, I need to be present there. If I want to be a marketer and have my business heard by these people, how do I do that? I need to be there. Because it's all about attention, right? Where are people putting their attention? Well, here it is. 72% use one every day. Mobile voice-related searches are 3 times more likely to be local-based than text-related searches. That's according to searchenginewatch.com. So real estate is a local business. It's all local. Mobile voice-related searches are 3 times more likely to be local-based searches than not. That's crazy. So guys, it's already happening. Okay, I use my, we have 2 Echo Dots in my house. I have one in the office, which keeps lighting up every time I say her name, and then one in the kitchen. Love the kitchen. You can, set timers, get recipes. We reorder dog food and other stuff like, that we get from Amazon. We just do that right there with our voice. That's pretty cool. Now, I want you to pay attention to this too. If you're thinking, well, will this ever happen? The Echo Dot was the single best-selling product on all of Amazon during the 2017 holiday shopping season. Yeah. Of all the stuff sold on Amazon, okay, the world's biggest, most dominant retailer, the Echo Dot was the best-selling product. There you go. So what is 2018 going to be like? What's 2019 going to be like? Guys, you have to start thinking about what you can do with voice. And this is something that I heard from somebody who works at Google. Google will soon, and they didn't say exactly when, Google will soon start delivering audio content in the search results pages. How crazy. I mean, they already do YouTube videos and stuff like that, but now they're going to have audio content in the search engine results page. I want to be there. I don't know about you guys. And then also like Chase Bank and these alcohol companies and these stock brokerages like Goldman Sachs and all these guys and banks, they are working on ways that you can do your banking. You can move, send, transfer, deposit, well, not deposit, but transfer money and trade stocks and bonds and everything, all using your voice through one of these devices. As more of that becomes available and you're going to be able to do more with your voice, you're going to expect that you can do everything with your voice. That's the way it works with technology. Like, for example, I use my AirPods all the time now. I don't ever talk on the phone normally. I don't put the phone up to my ear anymore because once I tasted the convenience of putting my AirPods in and then I could just walk around freely and talk freely and have that Bluetooth connection to my iPhone, I don't ever talk on the phone without my AirPods. And so once you taste that, once consumers taste how easy it is, how frictionless using your voice is, and this is one of the big points that Gary Vaynerchuk himself was trying to drive home is, thinking about why voice is going to become so big. It's because it's the next step in reducing friction between the consumer and doing what they want done. And we're all about convenience and speed. Look at Uber, look at everything. But when you can just speak something and you don't have to pick up your phone, you don't have to unlock it, you don't have to type something in or even click the little microphone button in your Chrome browser to speak it or even use Siri, when you can just speak something, when I say, Alexa, what's the weather like today? Or, whatever. Oh, she might even say it. Good. She's not listening very hard. When you can just say that, there's nothing more frictionless than that. Oh, it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit in Salt Lake. That's right. Alexa, stop. Sorry. I really should unplug her, but I won't because I'm going to show you a little something I've been working on here in a minute. A little, so stay tuned. A little sneak peek. little sneak peek on something I've done over the last couple of weeks since VoiceCon. And the reason why I delayed this show until today versus last week is I wanted to show you something you can use, something I've been doing. You're going to like it. But it's all about reducing that friction between the consumer. The only thing that's more frictionless than using your voice is if something's directly plugged into your brain and you can just think it. And obviously that's a ways off into the future, right? So voice is already here. And as more things become available, they're going to improve the devices. There's going to be more of them. The things you can actually do with your voice is going to increase. Like, the bank's working on you being able to move your money around and buy and sell stock and everything like that. Just using your voice. You can already shop. You can already get recipes. You can send messages. You can play podcasts. You can play daily briefings. You can do all that stuff with your voice. So let's talk about what to do. If you're like me, you're convinced, okay, voice marketing is the future. So what the hell do you do about it, especially as a local realtor or loan officer? Well, the first thing you want to do is start right this second, because the number of devices sold this holiday season coming up is going to be insane. So pretty soon, everyone's going to have voice devices. You need to start right now. 20% of Americans already have them. In fact, here's something kind of cool. There's an Alexa skill that helps kids learn how to brush their teeth and actually gets them excited about brushing their teeth. It's called Chompers, and my kid loves it. It rather than it being a fight trying to get your kids to brush their teeth, it gamifies it. It makes it fun and enjoyable. And the way you have to subscribe to these skills and daily briefings right now is on the Alexa app on your phone. Click on skills, then you search Chompers. And in a minute, I'm going to give you something else to search for. Now, here's some content ideas of what other people are doing, and then you can think of how you can do it. Okay, so, I was going to announce this later, but it's more relevant now. So we're talking about how you can use voice. So you can create an Alexa daily briefing, okay, that doesn't require a special software developer, because some of the skills that do kind of more elaborate stuff, you have to get a developer to do that stuff. But a daily briefing, a flash briefing on Alexa, and Google Home has their own version of it. Those are basically like little teeny short podcasts. You just upload audio files and have a host deliver it, and you don't need a developer. So, because of that, I now have my own Alexa Flash Briefing. It is called the Massive Agent Minute. Oh, no.
From the Massive Agent podcast.
Well, there you go. Can you hear that?
Hey, what's going on, Massive Agents? This is Dustin Brohm, the host of the Massive Agent.
Alexa, stop. Yeah, so it's called the Massive Agent Minute. And what I'm going to do every day, I'm going to deliver a 60-second little tip, idea, or insight to help you as realtors and loan officers. Maybe you just need a little motivation. Maybe you need to hear about some news that just happened within our industry. Maybe you need some tips and ideas for marketing. I'm going to do all that. So guys, go to your Alexa app on your phone. Okay. All right. I got to unplug this. Okay. She's dead. Alexa is sleeping. So that won't happen anymore. Go to the Alexa app on your phone. Click on skills in the menu and then type in Massive Agent. Look for the Massive Agent Minute, subscribe to it. And then all you need to do, whether it's in your kitchen, your office, whatever, your bedroom, and you want to play your flash briefings. So this is a flash briefing. It's not a skill, even though a flash briefing is a type of skill, if that makes any sense. It does to me. Anyways, all you have to do is say, Alexa, play my daily briefing. Alexa, play my flash briefing. And it will play all the briefings that you've subscribed to. So I have a local weather one. I have a Gary Vaynerchuk marketing tip one. Then there's the Massive Agent Minute. Okay, so you can go and subscribe to that. I strongly recommend you do, because I'm going to do some cool giveaways and cool special content just for that briefing that you're not going to hear anywhere else. So please go subscribe to the Massive Agent Minute Alexa Daily Flash Briefing. Now, you can do these as well. They're very simple. You record a quick little audio file. You can edit it if you'd like, and then you upload it to, I'm using Buzzsprout. You could use Libsyn. You could use something called Sound Now that's really meant for Alexa briefings. But any podcast host will work just fine. As a realtor, here's what some other people are doing. So Purina dog food, they have a cool skill that's it quizzes people on different breeds of dogs, and it delivers information about breeds of dogs. So if somebody has a German Shepherd, it'll give them, some like history on German Shepherd or tips on how to do certain things with your German Shepherd, stuff like that. That's for Purina dog food. So Diageo, as I was telling you earlier, the alcohol company, and they have like Johnny Walker and a bunch of others. They have one where you say, Alexa, open happy hour, and it has music, it has cocktail recipes, and their whole thing is to help people celebrate, whatever that means. But say, Alexa, open happy hour, and you'll see how Diageo is using it. Now, Chase Bank, they are doing interviews with athletes and talking about how those athletes spend their money. So they are full on doing content marketing. They're just doing it through Alexa and through podcast. You can do that. Think about, and we've talked about this a bunch. This is what I've done with my Salt Lake Insider show. This is what Shannon Milligan in Richmond, Virginia does with her Destination RVA. This is what Neil Mathweg does with I Love Madison. And it's all about just providing a bunch of local content, like interview restaurant owners. Go talk to the coffee truck that just, that parks down the street and they're at all the big festivals. Go interview them. Go talk to one of your kids' teachers. Go talk to a local artist and put that stuff up on a podcast. Or if it's shorter, it just has to be 10 minutes or less. It could become a daily briefing. Okay. And you don't have to do it every single day. If you can, if you'd like, but you could just do it once a week, twice a week, whatever, and have people locally subscribe to it. It's super cool. Not to mention, guys, if you have your own daily briefing, and let's only focus on daily briefings because skills are a little bit more elaborate, kind of like the happy hour thing that Diageo is doing. It's very simple. You don't need a developer. It's more just like a little teeny podcast on Alexa. But when you have one and you're out on a listing presentation or you're meeting with a buyer and you're trying to differentiate yourself from what other realtors are doing, how many other realtors in your area have their own daily briefing? None, right? Maybe one, but you can use that as a huge value prop and saying, hey, I do this. So when I list your home, I will talk about it on my daily briefing. So listing agents, talk about your new listings. Okay. And don't be boring about it. Maybe have some other interesting local stuff, but then mention new homes on the market this week, new homes on the market today, that kind of thing. That's what you can do as a realtor. You could talk about market conditions. You could talk about a scenario you just went through with a buyer that, it was on the market for 12 hours. They got 12 offers. They had to go 30 grand over asking price. And here's how you actually got that under contract for your buyer. Educate. And this is something I've thought about doing. I have no problem if you do this. You could do kind of a quiz. Now, this would be a skill, not a daily briefing, so you need a developer to do it. But have a quiz that kind of teaches people about the different styles of homes that are out there. I think that'd be pretty cool because most people are only familiar with a few different styles. Everybody knows Craftsman and Victorian, but all these other styles of homes they don't know. So you could educate them on that, and it's kind of fun while at the same time branding yourself and getting people to know, like, and trust you. Now, there's some articles out there that teach you how to create your own daily briefing. I used one from Social Media Examiner. I'm actually working on writing one for the Massive Agent Podcast website. I'm going to start doing some content beyond just the show notes of each episode. I'll start doing some how-to stuff on the Massive Agent Podcast website. And so I'm going to put that together specifically for realtors, so it's relevant for realtors. Creating the daily briefing, go to Social Media Examiner, just Google Social Media Examiner Alexa Daily Briefing or something like that, and find one of those articles and just walk through the how-to. It's not that difficult. You just have to step out and do it. And if you want to see how I'm doing it, once again, just go subscribe to the Alexa Daily Briefing called Massive Agent Minute. You need to do it on your Alexa app. You click the menu, then you click Skills, you search for Massive Agent, find Massive Agent Minute, and subscribe to it. That's it. Then all you need to do to play it each day is Alexa, play my daily briefings, or Alexa, play my flash briefings. Either one works. We're going to be talking a lot more about this as I continue to learn more about the possibilities and as new technology comes to light and comes out that lets us do more and lets us, do more things with our voice. We'll be talking a lot more about it, but this is just what's available right now. Guys, you can go create your own daily briefing right now today. I did it. Now, I will say, if you go in there and you do not see it, wait a few hours. I just resubmitted my briefing because I made a little edit, so they have to look at it and approve it once again. So if it's not there the first time, just wait a little bit, but it should be there come Thursday morning when the show is released. But that's the Massive Agent Minute on Alexa. And then I strongly recommend that stuff that you're interested in that you check each morning, like if you check the weather, if you check sports scores for a certain team, or if you do, you want to know what the stock market's doing, or you want the news from CNN or Fox News or whatever, go subscribe to their daily briefings. CNBC has one, Fox News, like they all have daily briefings now. Go subscribe to a few of them, and then all you have to do each morning or at night, whatever, is you sit down, you say, Alexa, play my daily briefing, and it'll play. Let's say you subscribe to the Massive Agent Minute and CNBC and a couple others. It'll just play them all in a row, and it's awesome. I'm excited about the voice marketing. I'm going to be doing a lot more than just this daily briefing, but for right now, this is something you can do on a daily basis to get more content from me that's in line with what we do on the show. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do 7 days a week. I probably will, but it's going to be at least one new Massive Agent Minute every day, 5 days a week. But I'm excited about that because then I can reach you guys with new stuff every single day. Okay. So, yeah, we kind of nerded out there a little bit, but voice marketing is the future. Even if you don't have one of these devices yet, go get one. They're $50. And I picked up a handful of them during Christmas because they were only $30 each. So I picked up a bunch. And again, if you'd like to win 3 of them, keep one for yourself, give 2 away to clients, or keep 2 to yourself and give 1 away as a closing gift to a client. Okay. But go win those 3 Amazon Echo Dots, massiveagentpodcast.com/voice contest, and win. To wrap it up, I'd like to invite you guys one more time. If you've been considering a switch of brokerages, well, I worded that weird. If you've been considering switching brokerages for whatever reason, I'd like to talk to you about what eXp Realty can do for you. I switched, as you heard on, what was it, episode 19 or something? You heard my story of why I switched. The first time I've ever switched. It's the last time I'll ever switch, but I told you why. I cannot believe the value and the benefit and the opportunity that this brokerage provides for real estate agents for many, many different reasons, depending on what your priorities are. So if you've ever been considering switching, or even you're just curious what another brokerage can do for you, I would love and appreciate the opportunity to talk to you about it, to show you. There's a video you can watch. If you don't even want to talk to me, just go to massiveagentpodcast.com/EXP and click play on the video, and it'll show you what we're all about and how it works. By doing so, the reason I mention this again is, in case you missed it at the beginning, Massive Agent Society membership will be free for anybody joining me over at EXP, because I want my people, I want my team to have as many resources as they possibly can to bring in a ton of leads and sell a crap load more homes. That's what it's all about, giving you support and training that you need. So you'll get free Massive Agent Society membership, which is normally $300 a month. As the team grows, we'll keep doing some free weekly coaching calls for everybody. And, I plan on making it a national, tight-knit team and referral network. And it's just getting started. And lastly, guys, I do this for free. This is a free show. It doesn't cost you anything but your time. And by the way, I appreciate the hell out of you listening. Thank you very much. But I only ask one thing from you, since we don't charge you to listen. I've tried, but they won't let me. They won't let me do it. I'm just kidding. Help us spread the word. And one of the best ways you can do that is to go to iTunes on your iPhone and leave us a rating or a review for the show. Just go leave us an honest review or rating, and that helps us be shown to more. It's like the Facebook algorithm, only for podcasts. The more reviews you have, the more you're going to show up in search results, the more people are going to see your podcast, and that helps us grow. So thank you for helping us spread the word. We've been growing like crazy. Thank you. Remember to go subscribe to our daily briefing, Massive Agent Minute on Alexa. And guys, go out and sell some homes. Have an awesome day. Take care.